Welcome to another edition of Unboxing Alyss, the YouTube channel with the purple fox that unboxes things. I'm of course Alistair Frost, and before we get started, I wanted to do a little follow-up for the last video, which was about the multi-fandom bag. I just want to show you guys what that looks like when you put pins in it. Ooh, there we go. So there you go. There's a bunch of avatar pins in there, as you see, because I had the little avatar thingy here. I also have a few from a different avatar pin pack over there. Just want to show you guys what that looked like because I don't use my social media, so I didn't really put a picture of this on there. Probably should have added it in editing, but I forgot. So I just wanted to show you guys what this looks like. This is a heavy boy. It's a very heavy bag. I don't take it everywhere because of its size, but it is still a fantastic bag. The only things I would change is these little icon things. I do like them. I wish they were like a snap type of a button as opposed to the Velcro, because this already fell off once. Luckily my coworker found it, so I didn't lose it, but it would be nice if there was something a bit sturdier right there. So that's the only real complaint. The only other one is I sincerely wish this was bigger. This is like a padded part for the strap, just sit on your shoulder so it doesn't hurt as much. It's still gonna hurt, just with all this stuff in here like I do. But I appreciate the fact that this was, included. I don't think I put this in the video because I forgot about it, but I do wish it was thicker. But anywho, enjoy that. It is beautiful. I still love this bag. But that bag is not the subject of this video. Fursona Pins is. And before I get started with that, I did want to make an announcement related to this. I believe my original plan was to do the Black Friday pins, just kind of look through them, see how many there were, and figure out how I could kind of, do all that in one video, or was that even possible? And I was going to do the Steam Deck for the second part of this month. That is going to change. I've been messing with the Steam Deck, almost broke it, unbroke it now, but there's a lot more I want to do with that, and I want to mess with it a lot more. So for the month of October, I'm just going to stick with Fursona Pins, and it will be the Black Friday shipment, and I'll explain that in a minute. The deck itself will probably go towards December. I don't know if it will be a bonus video or if it will be one of the two videos for December, because I was going to do the 2 video games for December, so I'll just see how that works out. And if I have extra time, I might just make it a bonus video. But just so you guys know, I mentioned Fursona Pins was going to be in this video, but it will be in the next one as well. So how I split this up, because there were a lot of things in the Black Friday Fursona Pins shipment from last year. What I basically am going to do is, this video is going to be all of the pins I actually bought, as well as the freebies I actually chose. And you would think, why are there freebies you didn't choose? Well, every time we bought, I don't know if a certain amount or a pin or whatever it was, we got a mystery pin. And there are 15 of those pins. So yeah, that can easily be its own video. So that's why I've split this up the way I have. And the ones I bought would be a bit longer, but if you'll remember, I mentioned this in the, not Canines and Felines campaign, but maybe there, as well as the Ida Buddy campaign. For the Canines and Felines campaign, I had bought some extra felines during Black Friday, and I just went ahead and put those with that video, or the Ida Buddies video. I don't remember anymore. If you guys remember what the heck I did, tell me in the comments. But my point being, I'm not going to unbox them twice. So those are not going to be in here, but there are still plenty of things to show you guys. Since we're going back to Fursona Pins, I'm going to try and do this with pause. Again, I'm going to fail horribly, but you can laugh at me as I do. So again, I'm going to show you all the pins I bought, and then all the pins I got to choose as freebie pins. Or, well, freebie items, because there are going to be a couple things. There's going to be one thing in here that is not a pin. You're going to see it immediately because it's on the top of the page. I was going to save it till the end because it's a freebie I was able to choose, and I was going to do those second. But I'll just show it to you now. It's like a little lantern fox, firefox. It's not a firefox. I think it's lantern fox. It's really, really cute. I really enjoy it. I really like this. I think I was trying to get another one and they ran out, so I got this one, which I think is still cute. Let's see if I can open this and get him out. I don't think he has like a pin with him or anything. It's just a plushie, but oh, come on. There we go. Doing the thing. All right. Yeah, okay. So yes, very cute. I think it's a lantern fox with 3 tails with a kitsune, holding a little piece of bamboo, and I'm gonna say a charm. I'm not really sure what this is, but yeah, we'll go with that. Very, very cute. The other 2 mini plushies that I showed you in a previous video are actually hanging above this flag, so you're not gonna see them in the video, but they are right there and right there. It is, I think, the another kitsune. It was white with like some black or some red tips and like a Halloween looking thing. So this is gonna be added, it's gonna be put in the middle. So go ahead and open that one now because it's in the way. And for these, this is how I sorted these. So this side are the paid ones. We're gonna start with those and we'll do all the freebies I chose minus the lantern fox later on. Well, there's one other paid thing in there that is not a pin. So I'll go ahead and grab that. So I can't open this. Not even gonna try. Oops, come on. No, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and open the other one while I have one hand free. There we go. So that is set for when we get to those freebies. Okay, I'm gonna dump these out, not pull them out one by one. We have some really interesting pins here. I hope you guys like them as well, but these are again the ones I paid for. We're gonna start with this. There's a lot of Halloween leftover pins, and I'm pretty sure this is one of them. Unfortunately, this was almost literally a year ago, so most of these pins do not exist anymore. So I can't look them up and tell you much of anything about them, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to guess, and yeah, bear with me when we get to the mystery box next, the next video, because I'm gonna be guessing species and all kinds of things. But I'm pretty sure this one is a Kieran just kind of on fire. It's really cool looking. With these, I was able to go back into my order history and the names were there. I just can't click on them. So that helps. Some of these, I still couldn't tell which was which. Hopefully they're right. But I know this one is right. It's, I think, called an Infernal Kieran. So I'll show you that. Really, really neat pin. I just really like the design. So I'll grab that one. I'll put that over there. I'm going to start putting these in the order that I showed them to you so I can take pictures of them in order later on. We have a baby Kieran here, just regular. I think this is like the default variant. I have no clue what the other variants look like. But it's just a baby Kieran all curled up, trying to sleep, but also staring into your soul. So very, very cute. Love Kieran. They're a really neat mythological creature. Why are all of these face down? How did that happen? Sure, take this one. Next one is a Griffin regular type. It just said default variant, so I'm assuming this is what the regular Griffin looked like. I might have 2 of these. I can't remember. This might have been part of the November shipment or something of last year. So I might have 2 of these. Looking at the mystery boxes as I was quickly gathering them up, definitely have a couple duplicates in there. Next we have a Noodle Dragon. I don't think it really stands for anything. It's just a Noodle Dragon. Again, some of these I might have duplicates of. I tend to buy the Black Friday stuff, and I haven't unboxed most of that year's pins at that point. So yeah, I tend to get duplicates because I can't remember what's in the monthly shipments. Oopsie. Whoa. Oh, I wish I found this with the baby, but here's an adult Kieran. Also very, very pretty. I love the color, just blacks and purples and just white for the fluff. So really, really pretty pen. Really pretty character. Or maybe those are the same character. I don't know, just in baby form and in adult form. After adult Kieran, oops, we have something upside down. I believe this is a Day of the Dead Firefox. So you'll probably recognize that this design. I've bought and shown a lot of these to you. It's the Firefox that's kind of in a circle, jumping in a circle with its tail going this way. They always have some kind of dangly on them, but they change depending on the theme. So this one is a Day of the Dead theme. Really enjoyed that, so went ahead and grabbed that one. And finally, for the paid stuff, oh, I believe this is a medicinal Firefox. I think that's what it was called in the, sorry, my side head itches. I think it was called that in the order history. This one, it said charity, and that helped me. This one, I believe, was for, I think, to help indigenous groups, either here in the States and Canada, or one or the other. But I don't know if you remember, there was big news when they were looking at the old, Indian schools, excuse that term, that's what they were called. And they found a lot of children that had passed away. And that may have happened from time to time, but there's significant numbers of children, and there's, wide knowledge of abuse and things like that happened in those Indian schools. And there's kind of been a reckoning with that over the past, I think, year, maybe two. But this pin was to go towards helping those affected by those former schools. And so this is kind of, it has a very kind of indigenous look to it, but it's another Firefox. I'll show you that. After that, I want to scratch my eye because it's driving me nuts. There we go. All right. Put that back on. And that's it for the paid pins. I do have one other item to show you that I paid for. I think I just bought this because it pushed me over the threshold to get something else for free, but it's just a badge holder. That's Fursona Pins on the front. And considering how small this is, I'm guessing this is where you put your badge, like your con badge. They're all about that same size. So it'd be nice to just, have this and be able to just pick this, hold this up and flash it towards whoever's, guarding the doors and whatnot. But this way you can show your con badge pretty prominently. And on the back, it has so there's like a little, I don't know if you'll see that with my paws, but you'll see a little opening here. So it goes all the way down. So you can put like one of your character badges here. I'm thinking, where is she? Like if I use this again, maybe not this specific one, maybe this, I don't know, whatever. I've got 4 of these. But if I use this Alyss badge again for like MFF, I will probably put it in here. Because this kind of acts as an eating bag, honestly. Just not as secure, but I wouldn't put like pins in here, but if you want to put a badge or two, if they're small enough in here, it'd be great because you'll know where they are at all times. I highly doubt this is going to fall off of you. I have lost a badge before. Luckily, I had a digital version of it, so I was able to print it out and then laminate it again. I had it again. But yeah, that's an issue with badges. They can fall off. One of these fell off. Oh, and she just died. Okay, I'm going to leave it there because but what she looks like. One of those actually broke off of the chain and fell. Luckily, I think a friend of mine found it or somebody found it. So I have it. It's an Alyss that's actually on my refrigerator, like off to the side, because the part you use to connect it to like a lanyard or whatever is broken, so I can't connect it to anything else. But I actually could just put that in here and display that badge without worrying it would fall off again. So this is actually pretty nice. It wasn't that expensive either from what I remember. It was probably like $4 or something. But it just has, a lot of Fursona Pins' past characters on it, on both sides. And it has YCH Fox and Bite over here. I forgot the cat's name, but I don't see them on here. So very nice. Really, really nice. Really like this. And that's it for all the things I paid for. So now we'll go into the freebie pins I actually chose. And these are all, well, there's a sticker that, I got a free sticker, whatever. But beyond the sticker, these are all things that I was able to choose. At, certain tiers, you spend a certain amount, they'll give you a group of things to choose one out of that group. So there were some pretty decent choices this time. Sometimes in those freebies, I don't want any of these. There were times where I just pick one because I have to pick one. But there's some really, really good ones here. And we'll start with, we have a couple Firefoxes. But we'll start with, this is a Firefox. I think it's to celebrate like writers. It's the standard fox. Its tail is made of feathers. So think of like a feathered ink pen. And the dangly is not a quill. What do you call it? The inkwell. That's what it is. So I'll show you Writer Firefox. I'm actually not a writer, but I like the fox, so I went ahead and grabbed that. And some of these I was actually thinking about paying for. until I looked at the freebies and I realized that I could get some for free. So I didn't have to spend as much money as I thought I would, which is really nice. I'll do the other Firefox after that. It is celebrating Hanukkah, which is really cool. I do not celebrate Hanukkah, but I know a lot of people around the world do. But I really like this Hanukkah fox. It just has kind of Hanukkah colors of some flowers on its back. And the dangly is the menorah, which makes sense. So I'll show you that. Hopefully one year Fursona Pins will make a Kwanzaa themed Firefox as well. That'd be really neat. I don't celebrate Kwanzaa, but it'd be cool to see. I don't see a lot of things for Kwanzaa. This is not a Firefox, but it's in the same kind of design. It's a Kieran. I believe this was a Black Friday Kieran. So if you ordered, a certain amount, you just got this exclusive Kieran. It does have some like glitter in the, it looks similar to the other two I showed you. It's just kind of, in a leaping pose, but there is glitter in the fur, the white like fur or hair of it. The dangly, I really can't tell what that is. Yeah, it has a dangly, I'm not sure what it is, but I'll just show you Black Friday Kieran. Very, very neat. I'm gonna move this over here. There we go. I will have this one. We have queer catfish. Just very colorful. Just the LGBT rainbow colors. Just catfish form. Very, very pretty pen. I'm liking the rainbow. I think I've said I'm not a huge fan of a lot of colors, but I do like the rainbow in certain instances. Not to knock the gay pride flag. I'm not trying to do that. Just the colors itself. They can be done right, and then they can be done horribly wrong. So for the final pin, we have a cockatrice themed, it's from the Halloween grouping, but I like the cockatrice version. It was I think it's a cockatrice phoenix. So it has a similar build to the phoenix from the Pride Pins campaign, just more horrifying because it's a cockatrice. So you're looking at a chicken snake with bat wings. It's really neat. Didn't know the cockatrice was until My Little Pony, to be perfectly honest. I'd never heard of them before. Some interesting colors, some light blues, dark blues, some medium red, very dark, deep red, some whites, orange, which also has some sparkle in it. So that's really pretty. It does have a dangly, I can't tell. It looks like a dog. I'm not sure what. I don't know if it's a toy dog or if it's supposed to be a real dog. Not sure. Not sure what dogs have to do with cockatrices. I don't know. I don't know the plural of cockatrices, but really cool pen. So went ahead and grab that. Very neat. And we finally have a sticker. Again, I don't use stickers. You guys know me, but it's a really cool sticker. So I might figure out a way to use said sticker. And it's one of the Kieran. So I really like this sticker because it's one of the Kieran characters. At the very end, though, taking a picture sticker doesn't matter. I always do that to us. This also did come with the Fursona Pins business card. I'll show that with the other one, but you've seen it already. That's it for this half of a shipment. Please let me know what you guys think. I don't really do my favorites when it comes to shipments like this because I pick everything. So I like everything for the most part. Unless it's like the mystery box, I will probably have favorites because I had no control over what they sent me. I really love the Kieran in this. I love them. I love the Indigenous People charity pin. A lot of the Firefoxes, I just like the way that's shaped. Be the Day of the Dead, the Hanukkah one, the Rider one, even though I'm not a Rider. There's a lot of really good pins in this. That Infernal Curve was really, really neat. So just tell me what your favorites were. You guys know how this works. If you like what I do, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. As I told you at the beginning of this video, the other half of this month will just be the other half of the shipment. So it's a mystery box. I've seen what's in it. I don't have it memorized, so we'll go through it. I have no idea what all the species are. I don't know if they're characters. I don't know if they're from the Halloween grouping. I could probably tell if they're that because they'll look creepy, but I have no idea. So we're gonna find out together. There'll be a lot of guess that animal, and I will probably be very wrong. And if you have the pin and you know what it is, yell at me in the comments. But until the back half of this month, I hope you guys are staying happy and healthy. Hope you guys are enjoying my videos. And I will see you in the next one. So until then, have a good night.